Hailey Bieber regretted her mistakes after marrying Justin Bieber.
Hailey Bieber expressed feelings of guilt regarding her past mistakes and poor choices after marrying Justin Bieber.
Just a little bit overwhelmed and tired.
Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber are one of those couples that seems to fascinate everyone in Hollywood. Lots of people think they jumped into marriage at a super young age, but here they are, still going strong nearly 7 years later.
I won't.
Okay,
I didn't.
They've shown that sticking together, even when things get hard, can lead to a pretty solid bond. Even so, Hailey has admitted there were moments early on when she felt bad about certain choices she made before getting married to Justin.
It's hard. I don't think people really are able to understand if they're not in that position.
Importantly, her regrets had nothing to do with Justin himself. It was more about decisions she made back in the day. Hailey opened up about these regrets in an interview posted on the Hillsong Church's YouTube channel in May 2020.
Hailey Bieber expressed feelings of guilt regarding her past mistakes and poor choices after marrying Justin Bieber.
She said that during the first few months of their marriage, she couldn't shake the guilt of having made mistakes in the past. She kept wondering, why didn't I walk into this with a totally clean slate? It was a heavy feeling that followed her around. She mentioned she didn't regret saying yes to Justin, but she did feel bummed out by the idea that she wasn't as squeaky clean as she'd hoped to be when she became a wife. Of course, living life in the spotlight can magnify every worry. Right after Hailey and Justin tied the knot in a private courthouse ceremony in September 2018, Hailey said she spent around 6 or 7 months dealing with that "what if I had done things differently?" question. She never got specific about exactly which mistakes she meant, but from her tone, it sounded like typical stuff people in their 20s might regret. Wrong turns, questionable decisions, or regrets about the way she handled relationships or personal issues. Hailey explained that these regrets didn't mean she wished she hadn't gotten married. She was grateful to be by Justin's side, especially as he went through tough patches like health struggles and drama. For her, it was less about doubting him and more about feeling like she walked into marriage with baggage. She would lie awake at night thinking, if only I'd been more careful, I could have started married life from a better place. While she knew it was an unrealistic standard, the thought still bugged her for a while. But Hailey also found a learning moment in all that guilt. She realized that mistakes don't have to define who you are, especially once you commit to someone and vow to support each other, for better or for worse. She noted that the guilt started to fade when she understood that everyone brings some regrets into a relationship. Nobody steps up to the altar a completely perfect person. Once she accepted that fact, she eased up on herself and started looking forward instead of dwelling on the past. She decided that yes, she'd messed up before, but that didn't have to overshadow her life with Justin. She even said that going through this issue taught her to see past regrets in a healthier way. Instead of punishing herself for them, she began viewing them as experiences that led her to where she is now, happily married. Hailey's logic is that any bad choices or low points in her life paved the way for the decisions that put her in Justin's life and helped shape who she is as a partner. She came to believe that regrets shouldn't keep her stuck. If anything, they should help her grow. Hailey's mindset of learning from the past may help her and Justin handle day-to-day drama. They've often been in the media spotlight, whether it's for Justin's ongoing situations or fan chatter about their marriage. Even so, they consistently show a united front. Hailey once shared that for her, the vow to stand beside Justin in sickness and in health is something she takes to heart. So even if she sometimes wonders about how she got here, she has zero doubts about who she's with. That's not to say everything is perfect. No marriage is free of conflicts or awkward patches, especially one that's so out in the open. But if Hailey's story is any hint, it shows that a big part of staying close is letting go of the shame around your history. Accepting that we all have faults can be liberating. Hailey seems to have embraced that idea wholeheartedly. She's acknowledged her regrets, recognized what they taught her, and allowed herself to step confidently into married life with Justin.